Welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat. This is Bava. We're just playing some more practice rounds with Illusory tricks. We've been doing pretty well with it. The only thing that's really stomped us so far, keep this, was Deluxeicoff's new build with Sanctum Gargoyles and Artifact Recursion and Draw and stuff. And so I actually I put together that deck and gave it a shot, and it didn't like me at all, that deck. We're discarding things, eh? I don't want to discard things. Alright. I think we'll discard... We don't want to Vapor Snag stuff. We'll discard the Vapor Snag. He's going to have EOT creatures. Alright. Yep. We'll return the Dreamstalker. Always yield to the Evolve trigger. Hit you for 1. The Cloud Fin Raptor is going to die, of course. We're going to discard something again. Yep. We'll discard one of our 2 Dreamstalkers or our Dispel. I think we'll bin the Dispel for now. Now we'll just keep recurring the Dreamstalker that we have. Okay. Alright, now we have an island. I'm okay with binning. We have to spell mana up just in case we need it. A sorcery. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Based on what we've gotten so far, we should have a pretty good chance of flipping that Delver. I expect to discard this Dreamstalker, but he did get my Raptor up to 3/4. Alright, so we're sort of in trouble now. A black-red control deck. Alright, so this is essentially another Rakdos Carnarium. But you have to pay 1. Alternately, you can spend 3 and not return a land. That's cool. I didn't know about those guys. There are the instants, particularly this one, that I wanted to dispel. Alright, we'll beat you down with my 1/5 Dreamstalker. What do you got, Ponthos? A Basilicus creature. How annoying. we've got nothing right now. Yep, retracing his Flame Jab. Or casting another Flame Jab. Casting another Flame Jab. Sorcery Speed. It's almost as if he knows I have a Dispel in my hand. And honestly, I think the Dispels are worth getting rid of in here. Hey, look, we're ahead on the race. I would rather have negates, maybe daze is the thing that we want. We have to watch out how many bounce effects we get. Yep. So long, Dispel. He's only cast one dispellable card this game. Of all the things that I would want to stop, there's lots of sorceries. Alright. Extort has him winning the race now, but Phantasmal Bear will get us where we need to go. I wouldn't mind some of my bigger guys that don't just die. He's got double Extorters. I don't have any flyers. My 2/2 Undying guy would be great right here. Alright. Retrace doesn't exile it. We're getting beat down. Flyer. No flyer. Nope. Alright. Not so great for us. Huh. I suppose getting extorted out. Par for the course. Fathoms here would be good right now. Seven islands. These creatures getting where they need to go. Down to 2. And there's a lightning bolt. May as well extort it once. And at 20. Okay. Hydroblasts come in. Fairy Macabre comes in. Green or white creatures. Curfews, boomerangs. Boomerangs to mess with his land. All those double lands. I don't think we want the Vapor Snags, actually. The Boomerang's going to be better. We don't want the Mutagenic Growths. either. Mutagenic Growth could help against the flame jabs. But we'll take out the dispels. Mizium Skin's going to be good. Piracy Charm's not going to be that great, is it? Alright. So we'll take out the Piracy Charms. Actually, we'll add the Mutagenic Growth back in. And a 1 of Dispel. We did see a Terminate and a Lightning Bolt, so we know they're in there. Well, okay. So we can get rid of his Retrace stuff. That'll be fun. We'll play first. Yes. Alright, we need another island to really make this work, but we'll try it. Alright, so at least we're not getting Ravens Crimed turn 1. That's something. Ah. Well, that's a benefit over the Rakdos Carnarium. It's not a land. Excellent. Tempo U. That's exactly why the boomerangs are in there. In comes Stormbound Geist. I think next turn we'll ponder first, see if we can hit another land. If we do, we get our Spire Golem for 2 and leave Mizium Skin mana up. Also makes our Fathoms here a little bit better. Okay. So he's dirtling around with his mana over there. We get a Dispel. We could get Crimed at any point. We just want to Fathoms here now. And we hit for 2. That still leaves mana up for a Mizium Skin or a Dispel. Seems good. Though, sort of wanted to get our Spire Golem first. Alright. We get a Hydroblast and a Fairy Macabre. I want to get one more Retrace card in his graveyard so I can get my maximum use out of Fairy Macabre. Is that right? Or should we just get rid of the crime now? I know he's got the flame jabs in there too. You can't crime me. I think we're just going to get rid of this crime, or else he's going to make us start discarding. Oh, wait. Museum Skin, Hydroblast. Okay. We've got our tricks in our illusory tricks. We've got 3 damage on board. That's flame jab proof. Add black or red. Ah, it's a little bit different. It's going to draw a card and lose a life and get a 2/2. Alright, we can still hit him over the head with our Geist. I thought these gave him more mana than they do. So that's something. It looks like he's having mana problems. So that makes it even worse for him to get that balanced massive loss of tempo. Ooh. Let's ponder. Ah. Dreamstalker can be on the bottom. We'll draw the island next turn. We'll take the boomerang into our hand. That'll give us the Spire Golem. Next turn for 2, then we can leave mana up. Hydroblast counters Blightning and Terminate. I don't care about a Terminate right now. I obviously do care about a Blightning. Flame Jab to him. It's fine. You can kill him even if you want to. Okay. And let's do this instant speed while you have something on the stack. So long. Haha, I say. And then we're going to boomerang your Carnarium. Super tempo. And step. Tough to be you. Alright, swinging with our Geist is good here. Getting a Spire Golem for 2 is good. Leaving that mana up is good. Okay. Yep, I think we pretty much had his number that game. I think we used everything at the right time, especially in terms of that Fairy Macabre. I think did exactly what I wanted it to do, so that was exciting. Okay, so I like our sideboarding, and seems good. We were running a Return to Ravnica Phantom Sealed event, which I started recording, but I lost round 1 and then I got a bye. So that's just stupid at that point. I think Pauper is going to be more fun to watch, but I'm just watching the timer here, so they're 25 minutes into round 2. Why must people concede, especially in a Swiss? You can still win 2 packs even if you lose the first round. I should actually look at my hand. We need another land, but Raptor into Bear seems good. And we're on the draw. We have a Hydroblast. So, we'll go with this. Yep. Alright, I want another land because then I can do Raptor Bear next turn. I have the Mutagenic Growth to protect from Flame Jab, which I'll cast. Damn. Alright. Alright, so if I get a Cloudfin Raptor, he'll kill one of my Cloudfin Raptors with the Flame Jab. If he wants to discard a land. We don't do any damage this turn. We'll do that anyway. Yep, here it comes. Yep. Alright. A little looting. There's a Raven's Crime. Alright, now I really want my Very Macabre, but of course there's only one in here. Looting seems good, of course, in a Retrace deck. Alright. So here's the bear. The bear dies to a Flame Jab. But at least our Raptor is a 1-2 now. Hurrah. Yep. Alright. Ah, that works well. I don't know about these things, though. I guess if you need to bounce land so that you can retrace, that works well. Alright, Hydroblast, the Flame Jab. Boomerang, let's hit you for 3. Obviously you don't have any more. Should we just return the mountain to his hand? No. Should we return one of these guys to his hand? I feel like we should raid. I really want to hit the Rakdos Carnarium. But I don't want him to have 3 mana open. If he does, he'll probably Blightning me. Alright, so I'll keep my Hydroblast mana available for Blightning. Hydroblast that. I still have a Hydroblast open for Blightning. So I think Ponthos' biggest problem with his deck really seems to be land. He needs to discard land. We'll Hydroblast that as well. I do want my Raptor here. He never did try and kill my bear, so he's Pyroblasting my Hydroblast. Alright. Lightning Bolt's going to get through then. Nicely done, sir. You're down to 1 card. I'm going to get my Stormbound Geist. He's very resilient. I'll discard my Boomerang if I have to. I don't want to get Blightninged right now, because I want to get my Fathom Seer next turn. I feel like it was more important to get my Stormbound Geist out this turn. Okay. Next turn I can get my Mist out. Destroy target creature, it can't be regenerated. Do I want to hit him for 2, or do I want to let my guy come back as a 3/3? Do I want to keep my Dispel available? And I want that guy to stay resilient. So we'll counter that. Even though I'd like him to come back as a 3/3, I want to get the damage in now. And he just doesn't have that many instants. So he still has to kill this guy twice now, instead of just 1 extra time, which I might or might not be able to counter. Killing the bear, but discarding a swamp. So I only got 1 card now. Alright. Provoking Mist. So next turn we can Dreamstalker and bounce our Seer. And the turn after that we can play our Seer and draw 2 more cards again. Seems like our best bet. He's going to loot. I got a swamp. Okay. I think he's in trouble, though. He doesn't have the land he needs to retrace, and so we win the match. Really interesting games. He totally had our number the first one, but our sideboard options came in. We didn't have to cast the Boomerang this time, but the Hydroblasts obviously were really helpful here. The Boomerangs were helpful last game in totally tempoing him out, so fun games. That's good Magic. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you next time.